Hey there, it's Sarah, and as a fitness instructor and a personal trainer, helping others improve their overall fitness is my passion. But as a busy mom, I completely understand what a challenge it can be to set aside any time for yourself, which is why I've created these 12-minute workouts. They are perfect for your busy days or those days that you're feeling unmotivated to exercise, or maybe you're just getting back into a fitness routine and 12 minutes is all you're up for. I've got you covered here at 12 Minute Fit. Today we're going to do a standing cardio and core workout. There is a minute and a half where you will come down for inchworms and mountain climbers. So if you'd like to bring out a mat for that, go ahead and grab it now. Or if you're not up for coming down to the floor, have an elevated surface, a chair, a tabletop, a wall even, a countertop, somewhere where you can support yourself with your feet back behind you, because we're going to do those inchworms from standing or mountain climb from standing. So you'll need a solid surface that you can support yourself up on, or somewhere you can come down to the floor for 90 seconds. We're going to start just by driving our knees up towards our chest. Each exercise will be done for 30 seconds. If you'd like to have some water nearby, you can use your active recovery times to get a quick sip of water. But we're only working out for 12 minutes, so let's get right to it. Starting with those high knee lifts. We're going to drive the knee up towards the chest, one and then the other. Draw your belly button up towards your spine and try to really pull that knee up without bringing your shoulders down. So we're going to keep our chest lifted, keep our core tight, and we're going to pull those knees up towards our chest. And at the bell, in about 8 seconds, we're going to add a twist from the torso. So we'll start to bring our fingertips close to our temples, and we're going to bring our elbow towards that knee. So the opposite elbow is going to twist towards that lifted knee. With the belly button up tight, try not to hunch forward as you bring that elbow towards the knee. Pull that knee up to the elbow. And remember to breathe as you work. We're going to add a squat to these knee lifts. In about 8 seconds, you'll bring the feet under the hips or slightly wider. You'll sit those hips back and down into a squat. And as you stand up, drive that knee up towards the chest and then sit into your squat and switch legs. Pulling that elbow across the body, bringing that knee up towards it. Belly button up tight. If you get hit with an ad during your workout, return to this move while you're skipping it. Squat, knee lift, twist. We're going to return to these quite often as your active recovery. For now, one leg, bend the knee, opposite knee drives up, twist that elbow towards it. So you're going to start in a high lunge or a single leg squat, depending on how light that foot is behind you. And then drive that knee up, pull that elbow across. Keep that core tight. You've got about 5 more seconds. And then we're going to take this leg that's tapping behind us and bring it across towards the opposite side. Then lift the knee to the side and bring the same side elbow towards that knee. So curtsy lunge, knee lift with an oblique crunch. You can have your hand on something for balance if that helps during these exercises. Try to keep those hips square, that belly button up tight, and remember to breathe. We're going back to that high lunge, knee lift and twist. Standing leg is saying hello right through that hip and glute. Core is active. We're breathing heavier. We're working those obliques with that twist, those lower abs with that big knee drive up. 8 more seconds, and then back to that squat, alternating knee lifts with a twist. Whew, catch your breath. If you want to lose the squat, you can do just the knee lifts. You can march with the twist, or you can stay with that squat. Driving up out of those legs, squeezing the glutes, twisting through the torso, pulling that knee up high. We're switching legs in 3 seconds. High lunge, And then drive that knee up, twist the elbow towards it. Try to keep the hips square and twist the shoulder. Pull it across. Core tight. Really bend into that standing leg and then extend as you bring that knee up. Curtsy lunge in 5 seconds. The knee is going to lift out to the side. The foot taps behind you in the opposite direction. One hand to a wall or somewhere to help you with your balance. Really drive that knee up and pull the elbow towards it. Crunch that rib cage towards the hip. Heart rate is coming up if you're moving faster. 5 more seconds, and then back to that high lunge or single leg squat. Lift the knee and twist. Make sure you're still breathing. Maybe you're breathing harder. Keep that belly button up tight to the spine. Pull that elbow. Lift the knee. About 12 more seconds. And then active recovery. But I hope you like these moves because we're going to do them again at the end of our workout. Catch your breath. You can squat, lift the knees, and twist. You can bring fingertips back up by those temples. You can hold the hands in front. You can march and twist. You can just march. Belly button up tight. 12 more seconds. Bringing back that squat or staying with it when you're ready. Inchworms are next. You can stay up and step your feet back. You can hinge forward, bring your hands to the floor, walk them out to a plank, walk them back in, and stand up. Inchworm out and in. Or support yourself standing, step your feet back and in. Core tight, still breathing. Mountain climbers at the bell. You'll hold your plank and run your knees to the chest. March the knees. You can work from the knees. You can stay up on the feet, step them behind you, hands supported on an elevated surface. And you can march those knees. You can run them. You choose where you're going with this workout. It's yours. I'm just here to help you get through it. We're back to the inchworms right here, either on the floor or staying elevated. Stepping the feet back and in, using that core to help hold yourself up. 15 more seconds. If you're tired of coming down to the floor, turn around, find a wall, step your feet back, and then in. We're going back to that high knee lift. Catch your breath. Drive those knees up. Keep that core tight. Add your twist when you're ready. Let that heart rate come back down just a little bit. Those last 90 seconds were tough. 10 more seconds here, and then we're back to the squat. We're gonna build up that intensity. Make sure the chest is lifted. Those lungs are getting lots of oxygen. Squat, lift, and twist. We're not gonna hunch forward. We're gonna pull the elbow across the body. We're gonna drive that knee up. We're still breathing. Our belly button is still pulled up tight, like somebody's throwing a punch right at your gut. You gotta brace for that impact. Remember the single leg, high lunge with that knee lift and a twist. We're back to it. Drive that knee up, bend the knee of that standing leg when you send that leg back behind you. Keep it light on the floor. Keep that elbow lifted and pull it across the body. Twist the torso, not the hips. Curtsy lunge, standing oblique crunch at the bell. Here we go. Use something for balance if you need it. Pull that elbow towards the knee. Bend that standing leg and then straighten it as you pull that knee up and crunch the side of the core. 10 seconds. And then back to the high lunge. Knee drive with a twist. 3 seconds. Whew. We're breathing heavy, we're working hard. Challenge that balance or have your hand somewhere light to help out. Make sure you're still bending that standing leg. Glute and hip are doing some work. Heart and lungs doing some work. Core is always on. Squat, knee lift, alternate legs right here. Or lose the squat and just drive those knees up. Catch your breath. You pick. Switching legs at the bell. In 12 seconds. Don't lose the core. Lift that chest. Get some deep breaths. Switching legs at the bell. High lunge. And then lift that knee up. Twist towards it. If your legs are tired, get something to help with your balance. Right next to you. Put your hand lightly on it. Don't lose that high lunge. Bend the knee when you tap your foot back. We're going to turn this high lunge into our curtsy lunge at the bell. Same side elbow is going to pull to that lifted knee. Your foot is going to tap on the outside of that standing leg. Use something for balance if you need it. Try to keep those hips as square as you can. Your workout is almost done. You're almost there. You've got 8 more seconds of this. 1 more round of high knee. Single leg. Tap back into that high lunge. Drive that knee up as high as you can. Twist through that torso. Fire up the core. You choose the tempo. You choose the speed. But hit that high lunge. Bend that knee. Extend it as you pull the opposite leg up. Just our high knees to finish in 5 seconds. Alternating legs. Drive those knees up. Keep that core tight. Bring your heart rate down just a little bit. Use those lower abs to pull those legs up. Keep that belly button pulled up tight. That punch is coming right at your gut. Brace. Breathe. 5 seconds.
Activity completed.
Look at that. You gave yourself 12 minutes. You got some exercise endorphins flowing. And if you've got 12 more minutes, keep this good feeling going. Hit play on another video. Or get back to your busy day, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like on these videos, leave me comments what you like, what you don't like. I'm open to suggestions. Thanks for joining me. See you again.